Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I'll get started because we got other lives today, but these come from the dollar store and they're only, of course, $1. And so instead of getting the expensive garland, which most of us do, what I did here is just fold them in half and then fold it again on the corner. And then I took, you can buy the 9-foot garland at the dollar store too, we found. I'm going to take just 2 zip ties, put one on one corner. And then one on the opposite edge. So they just make this, so they make this square. And just put a couple more down the edge of it. One at the edge. One at the other edge. I kind of just put this one up through the middle so it grabs one edge real tight. And one more. So you'll need 12 zip ties is all. This frame comes from Walmart. The frame itself came from Walmart. So then just tighten them down as tight as you can. The zip ties won't matter. Just tighten them all down. Oops. So yesterday it was snowing, and today it feels like it's 100 degrees out here. Isn't that crazy? The reason I got this, because I didn't know whether I wanted to put some ribbon or mesh in it. So if I decide to do that, I've got all my little twisty ties from the pine. That's on there pretty secure. I did, the hanger was at the top, and I've moved it so it went lengthwise like a picture window instead of a kitchen window. Okay, so that's how it looks. with all your garland on there, or your rings. I guess they're called rings. Okay, so the back of it, white zip ties, so you won't be able to notice anything, and it's nice and smooth. So I've got some really cute pics to put in here. This is day 2 of 12. I'm going to try to do 12. And I made a bow beforehand, and I think it's just way too big. Just way, way too big. Even if I want to put ribbons on that. So what I think I'm going to do is start over with that. So I'll hurry and make a quick bow. I think I've made bows too big, but on this project it's too big. I should have looked before I started. So on my bows, I just take my wire and double it and twist it on each end. This is my handy bow dabber that holds everything for me. I'm still going to make it out of the same ribbon, but it's just way too big. So maybe we'll do 5 inches. We'll do 6 inches. Of course, I want some long tails here, so I'll do 6 inches. No, that's too little too. We'll do 10 inches, so that gives it a 5-inch loop. I'm just going to do 4 10-inch loops. Just put that in your holder, and I like to tie it in between my colors. Tie it with my wire. You don't actually have to do this if you don't want, but I like to do it this way. Let's see if that's a better size. Much better. And I'll do 4 of this color. Like I said, the frame came from Walmart, and the garland came from the Dollar Tree. You just get the dollar rings and double them. Okay, these are just making into (4-inch), so 8-inch. I love this ribbon, this black plaid. It's really pretty. Then I'll just do 2 of this. This is really pretty gold. I mean red, but it's got gold in it. I can't see any comments. I just see who's popping in, and it just keeps popping in that you're watching. So if you're leaving comments, I'll just get back to you when I'm done, I guess. Okay, I'm just going to make these 6 inches, so we just have a little loop. I'll make 4 of them. I usually like the big bows so I can put a lot of stuff in them, but I don't want to take away from the picture frame. So you have a nice cute bow in just a few seconds, so it doesn't take you long. I'll make the other one, let's see if I want it. So then you just take your wire, squeeze it nice and tight, and wrap it. I wish I could see your comments. I'm just lucky it's still going on my phone. Okay, that's more the right size. Okay, that's pretty. Go on a couple out to the back. Okay, now I'm just going to put that in the very corner. This silver wire makes it so it's not too visible. So if it is, we'll just put a leaf or something over it. Pretty little bow. I usually don't do little bows, do I? See, one good thing about using the wire, you can just twist and turn however you want it to go and not have to worry about it coming apart. I'm just going to cut these off. This one off. So I have just a couple of them hanging up that way. So I think I'm going to put these down here somewhere. So I'll just set them aside. I think I'll take this one and just use the middle out of it, so I don't have to make another bow. How many times have you bought Christmas and then had to rebuy it for your kids? I think I did that quite often when my kids were little. Okay, I'm just going to take the top part of this. And use it that way. I could have used a different one, or made a different one, but I don't see me using this again. I'm just going to take some wire, double it, and put it down the middle of this one. Yep, yesterday it was snowing here, and today it feels like it's 100 degrees. Crazy weather. I'm just going to put this little one down here at the other end. See, now if you wanted to, you could actually just use these ties to put it in with the pine, which I'll use, but I'm going to secure them. And just cut the edge off that, tip off that, and still have a nice round hole. So now we got our two bows on, let's start decorating. I got these, and I think these are gorgeous, but they're too big for what I want this window to look like. And I've got these nice big pine fix that maybe I can use. Got the long angel. Stuff a couple in. These picks you can buy at Walmart or most everywhere. Just fluff them out. Stick them in there. That looks pretty. So I'll just do this way. You can tie your picks in with your pine or with your twist ties things. Not have to use a bunch of zip ties. Of course, I'll glue it in later. That's a nice way to secure all this. So you get your glue and your ties in there. So see, just with them 2 picks on, look at the bottom. Of course, we're going to put stuff in the bows and what have you, but just with them 2 picks, how pretty that looks. So I'll put a couple more of them up here. I think I'll put the pretty one, sparkly one across the top. We have a new design group. It's called Team of Dreams Design Group. There's 8 of us there. Awesome design group. We have Zoom calls Mondays and Fridays. If anybody can hear me, if you'd put in our link, that would help me. We have 8 designers. We have Robin with Robin's Wreathery. We have Dawn with Dawn's Wreath Decor by Dawn. We have Rita with Rita's Wreath Barn. We have Sandy with Trending Designs by Sandy, chalk painting. We have Forever Dreams of You, Lavon Bell. We have Susan with AC's Inspired Wreaths. And we have, let's see, we have Tequila with Unbreathable, and myself, Carla with the One Stop Boutique. It's $19.99 a month, and like I said, we get Zoom calls twice weekly. Awesome group. You don't have to type in your questions. You can just ask face to face. So if you get a chance, go to our landing page and see some of our work. It's called the Fabulous Fine Designers, and you can read more about our group there. We'd love to have you. We do everything from, like I said, chalk couture. We Lavon, she does furniture. She restores furniture, repurposes furniture. Beautiful work. Sandy does chalk couture signs. And Susan's been designing her own rails, which are really beautiful. And Rita, Robin, she designed the gnomes that everybody's seeing this year. And Rita, she does crosses, beautiful crosses in grapevine or deco mesh. It's just a fun group. Okay, so let's see, we need one more. We'll keep this even here. tuck that underneath your actually you can tuck it underneath that first zip tie to give it more security, and then just zip tie it. Not zip tie it, but tie it with one of your twists. Of course that's in there, it's not going anywhere. I'm just going to cut off the tips of this pick. Okay, now we've got the basic down, so now we can just put in all kinds of goodies. But see, that's pretty just like that. Sometimes less is more. Of course, I can't do that. Have to get me a little bit of white in here. And some berries. And here's some real pretty berries that come from Sims Pottery. You can just take them apart and they come just, you can take this pick apart, and out of this one pick you can get quite a few picks. Okay, so out of that we got 8 picks. So that's a good bargain. Now we save these. Never know when you need them. And where you're using pine, it's really easy to glue stuff in there and make it stick. So we'll just twist that off, stick it in the glue pot. Put it into that pine. Maybe I'll do it a windowed effect. It might look pretty cool. So we'll put some over here, this side. Put some in each corner. What I'm doing is just twisting the edge of that wire to make a loop so it has something to hang on to. And dipping it in your glue pot. And sticking it in there. And also I got some new videos up on YouTube. I put some up this morning. And it's just the YouTube, the One Stop Boutique. Oh, them berries are pretty. Stick some out the edge here. Just do that on each edge. Ooh, I love it already. You can always use these little twisty pines that was on that ring to secure things. Okay, we got one more. I want to thank everybody that shared my live last night. It was one of my best wreaths I think I've done. I may have to keep it. My husband said it was a showstopper. Whatever. Oh, I have to have a little, so let's put a little bit of, I don't think I like these. Let's see. Let's see if I can twist some of them into there. And what that would look like. Oh, that looks kind of cool. I was thinking about putting a little bit of Decor mesh. See what that looks like. Let's ducktail the end of this. For those of you that just came in, we started with this $10 frame from Walmart. And we've got Dollar Tree garland that came in as a ring, a frame. Pretty, I like that. Like I said, sometimes less is more. I've got some of these other picks. I love this cedar. Turn it around so I can do it this way. I'll just cut off some of the cedar. It says snowgrass. It looks like cedar to me. So I'm just going to put this in my glue pot. Just, there's no rhyme or reason where you put stuff. Just pleasing to your eye. Of course, you want to stick a little bit of your greenery and stuff coming from your ribbon, so it looks like it's all entwined, all one thing. Oh, I love this snowgrass. And see that pick, you can make 3 or 4 picks out of it also. Of course, grab up all the glue. All the little glue. I kind of like this mirrored look. That and this ribbon here. Of course, we need a little bit more down this way. Just kind of work it in there. These are one of the easier projects to do. If you just kind of keep in mind your earth, moon, and stars, and you got it made. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments, and I'll get back to them as soon as we're through here. This is going to look beautiful on anybody's wall. Let me tell you. Got a place for that. I'm going to put this right there in the middle. That bow. I'll cut that off. Don't want that. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I think that's enough with that bottom, except for maybe a little bit of stuff in the bow itself. And I just put that in and lay it down. Like I'm just taking the little pieces off this snow flocked bush. Tomorrow I think I'm going to do my white Christmas. It's a pine base, and all my ornaments and ribbons are done in white. Turns out really beautiful. See how that just accents that bow when you put a little bit of greenery, or in this case snowery, in it. think that actually is it for the bottom. And this would look pretty if you set it up and put something behind it, like a window ornament or something like that. Pine cones in this. Just a few. Just leave that pick on the edge, and then they'll stay. That'll make them stay up. Need to put some white in this bow here too. It's a good idea to keep fancy up your bow with whatever you're using. Just makes it look like you've done lots of work with that bow. Berries in there also. This is a project that you could keep adding to. Stem part on these pine cones so they'll stick up. And I guess we need a few more ornaments. Gold ornaments. No talking. No talking loud. Of course, we have to have some berries coming out of that bow. Stand it up. Stick a few pieces of pine in that bow too. Make it look a little natural. See, putting that pine in there, it makes it look like it's just part of the, you got your bow wrapped up in everything that's in there. Put one more berry in here. Put some berries in this little one down here. These berries are, they say that it's snow-covered berries, so I kind of like that. Okay, I've had my hour. Bet you guys are tired of me already. I'm just going to add a few more of these things into the bow and we're finished. Oh, that's ugly pine cone. Don't want that in there. Okay, I think that about does it. I might add a few more berries, but I think that does it. How do you like that? Isn't that gorgeous? And it'd be cute to put something in the back of this window, like a little snowman or something peeking in. Maybe some ornaments hanging down from the back side. You know, something like that. Just in a couple of them. To make it look like a tree, outside tree or something. Okay, well, you guys, thank you so much for watching me and for staying with me. And I'll be here tomorrow at 3 o'clock. So I hope to see you then. And remember to like our page, our new page. And we'd love to have you join our group. There's, like I said, there's 8 designers. So, how do you like it? Well, I'm sad I can't see any comments, but I'll talk to you tomorrow at 3 o'clock, you guys, and thanks for blessing my life and being here with me today. I hope that you can come back tomorrow. Like I said, I'll probably do my white pine. I think that's my next order, is my white pine, my white Christmas. So, okay, thanks again and love you all. See you tomorrow.